Hi, Melissa. How have you been?
It's been a rough week.
Has it? What happened?
So I haven't gambled because my credit cards got taken away.
Okay. So why'd your credit cards get taken away?
So they were like in mine and my ex-husband's name.
Okay.
And I used them to gamble, and I shouldn't have. And so now I maxed them out, and I didn't pay for them. And now that we're not together, so they got sent to collections.
Okay, so were you trying to use these credit cards this week to gamble and they weren't working?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were trying to gamble, so these thoughts were still there.
Yeah, so then I thought, I'll just put money on it and then I'll be good to go.
Right.
So I called and I was like, I'd like to put money on my cards. And they're like, no, they're gone to collections.
Okay.
So I owe like $17,000.
Okay. So I see that that's a bit of an issue, but that's why we're here, right? Because we know that you have a gambling addiction, and that's kind of veered you to coming here, right? So at the end of last meeting, like I said, we discussed that you wanted to gamble, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think some things are that we can focus on today to get you in that mind frame to veer away from your gambling thoughts and your wants and needs to go gamble? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't really know.
Okay.
I was hoping you could kind of tell me.
Yeah? Okay. Have you in the past seen other counselors besides me? Like, have you seen anyone about gambling or about any other addictions?
No.
Okay, so this is your first counseling experience. Okay. So we have an addictions counselor that would meet with you, and she could discuss more in depth with your gambling. So we can set up kind of like a safety plan right now of what you can go over and what you can do if you're having thoughts of gambling, kind of something that, I want to go buy a scratch ticket. Well, how about I do this instead, right?
Okay.
Like something that isn't going to cost you money, something that's going to get your mind not focused on the scratch ticket, right?
Right.
So I can kind of set you up with that, and then we can transition that over to our addictions counselor, and you guys can kind of go more from there.
Okay.
So as of right now, what are some things you like to do? Do you like to visit with your family? Do you like to go out for coffee with your friends? Art, sports?
Well, I don't really have family and friends anymore.
Okay.
They kind of gave up on me.
Okay. Is this because of your gambling addiction?
Yeah, I've spent all their money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they know you spent their money on gambling, or do they just think you've spent? Do they understand that you have a gambling addiction?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you talked to them since you started coming to see me? Have you told them that you've been trying to seek some help for this?
Yeah, but this isn't the first time that I've tried.
Okay.
I just keep trying to do it on my own. So they don't really believe me.
Right. Okay, so if you were to approach them again and say that you have been seeking counseling and you will change your gambling habits, do you think that they'll believe you? Is this something that will work or no because of past experience?
I feel like over time, yeah. It'll just take a long time.
So something that we can do right now is if you want to meet you and if you're comfortable with this, I could call your family or your friends or whoever you want to be your support team. I can let them know that we have been seeing each other for counseling and about your gambling addiction. I can let them know that we have been trying to go through a process and that you would like them to be there to support you and to help you when you need it. Is that something that you're interested in or no?
Yeah, I think so, because they might believe it if it comes from somebody else.
Right, and that's kind of what happens sometimes, and sometimes people are comfortable with bringing it up to their family and friends that they have this issue, right? So if that's something that you want, you can let me know a few people who you would like me to contact, and I can get in touch with them. I can let you know what is being said. I can let you know what the steps is to take, and I can inform them of the safety plan because they're going to be part of it, okay?
Right.
So if you want to go out and gamble, if you want to go on the computer and gamble, you let them know of these thoughts, and they'll do what they can to help you, right?
Right.
Okay. So some other options, I asked you, did you like art? Do you like sports? What kind of activities do you enjoy?
Well, before I started gambling, I did a lot. I was pretty athletic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enjoy sports, or you enjoy just working out?
Just working out.
Okay, so have you gone to the gym and stuff since you started gambling? Or has that just kind of fallen?
That's kind of like fallen out the window.
Okay. Is that something that you are interested in doing again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because working out can kind of give you some adrenaline and kind of get your focus off of wanting to gamble.
Right.
So we can try to set you up with like a gym membership or even with a personal trainer, or so someone is there to keep you focused, right? Because you could easily leave the gym.
Right.
But instead of doing that, maybe a personal trainer could be there to motivate you, to keep you focused on other things.
Right.
Right? So some other options that we have is we could set you up with some groups. Now we have groups that go on here like once a day. Mondays we have like a cooking class. Tuesdays we have a movie night. Wednesdays we just have different activities every week. Now this could be something that you could go to. It's just 1 or 2 hours every day. And it could just be an activity that you participate in. You can meet new people. Some of these people who have been there have addiction problems as well. And it could kind of get you guys connected. You guys might have similar issues, and this might bring you closer together. And that also provides you with another support system, right? And being in those groups, that gives you something to do rather than sitting at home and thinking about going on the computer, gambling, going to get scratch tickets, going to the casino. Okay?
Right.
I don't know if that's something you're interested in, but I could give you kind of a calendar that we have. And you can try to start participating in these groups.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sit at home now and gamble. I mean, my husband left me, no friends, have no family. It's
Right.
kind of like a time filler.
Right. So these kind of things can fill that space, right? Instead of gambling being the time filler, these kind of things can be. So what are your reasons for wanting to change? Like, what's making you want to do this?
I'm just kind of like getting lonely.
Okay.
I'm like, I have no money.
Okay.
I was supposed to go on a trip with I do have like one friend, and I was supposed to go on a trip with her.
Right.
And then I had an argument with my ex-husband, and I spent all that on gambling.
Right.
So now I don't think I can go with her.
Okay. So one of your reasons to wanting to change is to be able to go and do these things, right? To be able to have money to go enjoy these trips, to go do things with your friends. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's another reason you want to change?
Yeah, I don't really know. I just want to be able to, like, not feel stuck or, like, scared. Like,
right.
Someone's going to come knock on my door and, like, we want your money.
Right.
You owe us money.
Right. Okay. So you want to be able to help. Do you want to be able to help, like, learn to budget your money better? And
yeah.
Because when you're gambling all the time, you're not budgeting, right? All that spare money that you may have saved is now going somewhere else, right?
Right.
Okay, so we have wanting to go out and do things. We have wanting to be able to budget money and have some money in the bank. What about another reason, like family and friends? Like, do you feel, other than not being able to go on trips with them and stuff, do you just feel like it has veered you away from them?
Yeah, because they don't really talk to me anymore.
Okay.
So, yeah, I miss them.
So could that be another reason, is to try to bring you guys closer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what kind of things do you think, what kind of strengths do you think that you have to enforce this change on yourself? What are your abilities that you have?
I don't really know.
Well, I think I've seen some from you. You have this motivation to want to change, and I think that's a really big strength. Like, I think that wanting and that willing is a big step. Lots of people can't have that. Lots of people don't have that mindset. And you have reasons to wanting to change, so I think that's another big thing. You can see reasons of why you want to do this.
Right.
Right? Rather than why you should do this, it's why you want to. Right?
Yeah.
So how like, rating this on a 1 to 10, 1 being not wanting to change and 10 being wanting to change, where do you think you are on the scale?
Like a 9.
A 9?
8 or 9.
Okay, so that's good. So you really do see the desire and the want to change.
I'm just, like, scared that I'll fail.
You can't be scared to fail. I understand where that's coming from, but I think that's what we're here to do. I think that's what this safety plan and what this plan is going to reinforce is, if you veer off the track and if you begin to fail, if you begin to have those thoughts and begin to start gambling again, that will just try to reiterate you back the other way and go back to the safety plan, right? And if these aren't working for you, then let's create more things. Let's create other safety plans and other goals that you can try to accomplish rather than gambling, right? We're always here for you. There's always these supports, and we're always willing to veer you back on the right path, okay? It's not bad if you fail. It's nothing. You're trying, and it happens, okay? So we're just here to help. So, so you do think that you'll be able to enforce this change? You think that this will help you? You think that we can try to put this in place for now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So we'll go from there, and let's make some phone calls here, and let's start getting this in place.
Okay.
Okay.